host, Cori Cash, with my weekly block o' rock, and I've got a special treat for you all. I have an in-studio guest. His name is Rob Chevelle, and he is from the band Lit Soul. I believe you heard me play one of his tunes a few weeks ago. Well, here he is in person in my studio. Welcome, Rob.
Thank you, Cori. Great to be here.
I am so thrilled as well. We're going to play some of your tunes and get people acclimated with who you are, and you're the up-and-coming artiste, musician, just an all-around great guy, and like I said, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Basically, why don't you give us a little info about Lit Soul and how you came up with the name and the game, huh?
Okay. Lit Soul was, I think, about 9 years ago. I write poetry, music, short stories, and I've been in other bands, and I kind of wanted to have my own band for myself and my vision, and I basically had like names I wrote down, and just a process of elimination. I just kind of got down to Lit Soul, and to me it just means like a soul on fire, something like that.
Wow, I really enjoy it. I was reading on your website. You do have a great website, by the way. It's litsoul.com, LITSOUL for you all. And why don't we start this off with the intro to the CD you happen to give me, and let people know. We'll play it and then we'll talk about it. How's that?
Great.
Okay, here we go. Let's bump up the jams for this week's Block o' Rock. Here we go.
Thanks.
You guys are bumping the Viper Room, man. I was digging that. Loving that. I tell you, that is Lit Soul. I'm Cori Cash, and you're listening to my weekly Block o' Rock. And of course, I've got in-studio guest with me, Rob Chevelle. Hi.
Hello.
Hey there. Now, what do you have to say about that Petrified Time song?
What it's about? Or just,
yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's just my band has a bit of a twist. It's kind of like advocate liberty in the modern age, just kind of like stuff like that, and it's just about freedom and being a pirate, rock and roll, just no chains.
There you go. All loot and booty? No, not really, but that comes with the territory, I suppose, of being a pirate. Let's see here. We've got to take a quick little break, and then we're going to bring in some more tunes. Like Rob. Hey, here we are, once again, impromptu as usual. Yeah, so I'm really excited to go. I'm going to go to that gig, definitely on the 3rd. And anyone who's local, please join us. It will be a lot of fun, guaranteed. I caught Lit Soul first at the Viper Room, and they had the room just bumping. And gosh, the security almost threw me out because I was trying to record it on my flip. Like, gosh, always getting in trouble. That's right. Let's see. What other song? I was thinking of playing number 3 because it's so
Internal.
Internal. It's got a lot of references to the Muse and the Rogue, and I really dig that tune.
It's like a hard rock love song.
Yeah. It really goes over well, and I'm sure everyone will agree who's listening to KCLA.FM.com. So why not just give it a spin? This song, you want to introduce it?
Sure. This is Eternal, track 3 on the most recent album called Libertine Dream.
Okay, here we go. Well, now, did that blow your mind? It blew mine. Oh, see, there's that sticky pot again. Pot's always good if it's sticky, right? I'm Cori Cash on KCLA.FM.com, and this is the tune Eternal, and it was by Lit Soul, and my in-studio guest, of course, Rob Chevelle. So, hey, about your band, you wanna give some ideas of who you play with regularly?
Sure. My bandmates on drums is Ty Dennis, and he actually is a drummer for The Doors, Robert Krieger and Ray Manzarek, and he's actually on tour with them right now over in England. And that's why we have the gig in a couple months at Harper's, actually on September 3rd, because he's on a tour. But I'm really happy with him, and I'm a big fan of The Doors. That thing, we actually play Wild Child in our set sometimes, and really happy to have him. And Elliot Waldhorn, he's a really great lead guitar player, and he's actually been with Lit Soul the longest, And I have Eric McPherson on bass, who's a really great bass player, so I'm really happy with my bandmates.
With your crew, absolutely. Now, you formed in 2001, right?
Yeah,
This-
I mean, it's been a bit of a progress, you know, in that time. Lit Soul, to me, it's more of a concept of not just the music, but, you know, painting and short stories and poetry and photography and that kind of stuff. So, but the band itself really came together, actually probably a couple years ago, maybe 2 years.
Oh, great. And,
Yeah.
and now how often do you all get together and practice? And
We're pretty, you know, tight now. We didn't do any rehearsals between the Viper Room and the Roxy. You know, we just kind of showed up and did it. But the exciting thing is I have 3 new songs that we're going to go record.
Oh.
So when Ty's back from his tour of the Doors, we're going to actually get together and work on those songs and record them.
And you do all of the writing, correct?
I do.
Or-
Yeah. The process is basically, you know, on my couch and take it to. For like the last album, me and Elliot got together, Elliot and I, and you know, we kind of put it on MIDI and let it breathe, and then go for the final recording, you know. But I do write, I would say 98% of it.
Wow. Well, it definitely is a treat to have you in studio with me. We've got 10 more minutes, and let's see here. I have one more commercial break. Yes, got to take care of the business, and then we'll be back and we'll give you some business on KCLAFM.com. So just hang in there. Cori Cash here with you, and we've got Lit Soul, the lead singer, lead vocalist, lead guitarist, right? Are you, wait, lead? You're
More rhythm.
more...
Right, yeah, more rhythm guitar. I have a lead guitar player, Elliot.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that would be difficult, you know, to be the lead and lead and lead. And, you know, somebody's got to, you know, take control every once in a while, or you know, give you a break.
In this band, yes, for sure.
Yeah, but really worth a view going to see live, and I encourage everyone who is local here in Southern California to get on over to Harper's in the Valley, and that's happening September 3rd. It's Lit Soul playing with Stonebreed. I'll be there, so come by, say hi, buy me a drink. No.
Definitely.
And so this next song that we're going to play, do you have any story or aspirations that made this song?
Yeah, I believe All Over Town is. It's track 8. Basically, it's I remember writing that in my living room, looking out the window, and it's basically a straightforward party song. A lot of my songs are about liberty, you know, that kind of thing, and different twists and stuff, but this song is pretty much your straightforward party song.
Well, and it rocks too, and I'm sure everyone will agree once they hear it. And All Over Town, you live here locally in Hollywood, right?
Los Feliz, yes.
Wow. Well, that's very cool. So you're really at what is the thumb on the pulse type of deal. Unfortunately, it's kind of past a little bit as far as music. Well, I mean, it's still going, but there's gone are the days of Motley Crue and Van Halen and all, you know, but now we've got a new generation, and I think you're leading the pack is what's happening, which is really exciting.
Wow, well, thank you. Yeah, love all those bands.
Yeah, oh, I remember I came down here all the time, Quiet Riot and Bullet Boys, and that's why I'm a heavy metal rivet head, really. You know, Johnny Cash may be my relative, but I'm still headbanging by choice. Okay, so let's rock out now with our block out on KCLAFM.com, and we are going to play All Over Town by Lit Soul. Here we go. Lit Soul on KCLAFM.com. That was All Around Town.
All Over Town.
Wait, gotta get you on mic. Here we go. It's All Over Town, right?
Right.
Sorry about that. See, my bad. Cori Cash, just so you know who to blame. I've told you that once, twice, 3 times before. Hey, great tune, and this disc that I'm playing, you've got a couple other ones out, and if I wanted to get some more discs, or any of my listeners, how would they be able to get your discs?
Sure. I think the best place right now would be CD Baby. You can just look up Lit Soul. There's actually 3 albums there. The most recent one is Libertine Dream, and there's actually 2 other ones. One's actually a poetry album that is accompanied with music, so it's a bit of a different thing for any poets out there, and or people who like that. And there's also another rock album called 7 Worlds.
Ooh, all right. Sounds great. And you want to plug some other things?
Yeah, just litsoul.com pretty much has everything there. There's fan pages and stuff. YouTube, Lit Soul. Also on Facebook very recently is Lit Soul profile on there. And And yeah, that's pretty much the media stuff.
Yay, yay. Well, it looks like you've got all your bases covered, and that's great. You know, the internet, thank goodness for the internet, because now everyone is able to enjoy things everywhere around the world, all over the world, rather than just local yokels, as we were talking about during the break.
Absolutely.
Now we've got time for just one more song, and this particular song, Alliance, what can you tell me about that?
Okay. It's a bit of an epic, and I was very fortunate to have Mean Man Chris Holmes from Wasp, who's a friend, play the outro lead on the track. So you'll see a bit of a change in the style of guitar from Elliot playing lead going into the last track with last part of it with Chris Holmes playing the outro lead.
Oh, great. Well, we are going to get that on right now, and I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to my Blocko Rock, and thank you, Rob Chevelle, for coming on in. It was great having you in. I hope you come back in again real soon.
Thank you, Cori. You were awesome. Thank you.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but here we go with Alliance, and hey, everybody have a great week, and tune in next week, please, to my weekly Blocko Rock, and Cori Cash out.
It's Cori Cash.
Hi.
The DJ.
Rock out with your block out.
Okay.
Love the hair.
Oh, there you go.
Mine's long too, but I'm...
Take it down. Let your hair down.
There you go.
There you go.
Rock out.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You have gorgeous hair.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. I grew up out here.
It was such a great time.
I know.
It's like it was so
much fun, and just, you know, I remember going to like the first Motley Crue gig that they played.
Like the Starwood, or?
Well, no, down here
Stories
at
Zari?
Mouth.
yeah.